Graduate candidates, friends, family, and guests. My name is Patrick Burdick, and it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the 33rd commencement ceremony of the Chamberlain University College of Nursing, Columbus, Ohio campus. I would like to introduce you to the Chamberlain of College Nursing 2021 graduate candidates. Graduates, please be seated. I'd like to take a brief pause to quickly remind everyone to turn your cell phones to silence. Also, due to social distancing, we will not be shaking hands or giving hugs during the ceremony. Sorry, guys. Now I'd like to take a moment to recognize the commencement participants. Dr. Judith Kimshi Woods, Campus President. Dr. Pooja Shahi, Associate Dean, General Education. Sherry Francis, Associate Dean, Student Learning. Mallory Darrow, Faculty Member. Mallory Park, Faculty Member. Dr. Tricia Parks, Faculty Member. Dr. Teresa Puckett, Faculty Member. Edwin Smith, Faculty Member. Kelly Such, Faculty Member. Haneen Shahia, Faculty Member. Dr. Taryn Hill and Dean Tara Craney cannot be with us tonight, but do send their regards and congratulations. And also tonight's keynote speaker is Dr. Melissa Cheek Luton Wilson, Faculty Member. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Judith Kimshi Woods, Chamberlain University, Columbus Campus President.
Dear graduates, deans, faculty, staff, and esteemed guests, it is my pleasure to start our commencement ceremony by congratulating each of you on achieving a very important milestone in your life, becoming an extraordinary Chamberlain registered nurse. Congratulations. A very remarkable woman, Shirley Chisholm, who was the first African-American Congresswoman in 1968, coined the proverb, "Service is the rent we pay for the privilege of living on this earth." Today begins your life of purposeful service to others as a registered nurse, earning your privilege. Your service will take many forms. There are hundreds of types of positions nurses can hold. You can help bring babies into the world or console a family who had just lost one, administer treatments, medication, encouraging words and smiles. You will prepare a patient for surgery, feed, bathe, clothe, and ambulate thousands and thousands of men, women, and children throughout your career. You will be the one holding a hand, wiping a tear, or saying the last goodbye. There is no other calling greater than helping people in need. The nurse's role, caring for people from birth to death, is a noble and a great privilege. It is a fulfilling life of service to others. I'm so proud of each of you. Go into the world and make your mark, make the difference, and yours is a lifelong career. Remember that the nursing profession needs you. Your intelligence, knowledge, creativity, and voice. Nursing will evolve into what your generation and the generation after you envision it to become, so be bold. We are here to celebrate you and all the people who have helped you along the way. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Chamberlain University College of Nursing, I thank you for choosing Chamberlain to accompany you on your journey. I commend you on your accomplishments, and I wish you success at the start of your new career and in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kimchi Woods. It's with great pleasure that I'd like to introduce to you this evening's commencement speaker. Dr. Cheek Luton Wilson is an assistant professor at Chamberlain University College of Nursing, Columbus, Ohio campus. Her career in healthcare began in 1961, and her service as a nurse spans over 60 years. Her professional career began at Children's Hospital, currently known as Nationwide Children's Hospital, in the Division of Hematology Oncology. During her tenure in the Hematology Oncology Division at Children's Hospital, she was instrumental in the development and coordination of both the sickle cell disease and hemophilia disease programs. She was considered an expert in both areas. She participated in a national research effort as a research nurse to investigate the effectiveness of penicillin in the prevention of infection in children affected with sickle cell disease. The outcome of the study proved that prophylactic penicillin helped prolong the lives of children affected with sickle cell disease. These children still benefit from this research. Dr. Cheek Luton Wilson was elected president of the International Association of Sickle Cell Nurses and Physician Assistants. She traveled to Egypt and West Africa, educating nurses regarding sickle cell disease. She retired in 1998 after serving there for 29 years. Other leadership positions include nurse educator for Caremark Therapeutic Services, where she traveled throughout the United States developing and presenting education programs for nurses. In 2001, she joined Ohio Health at Grant Hospital, where she served as educator, and after a short tenure, she was asked to be nurse manager. Additionally, she served as a community health nurse, 3, at Healthcare Alliance, where she was given the position as nurse for Porter, Wright, Morris, and Arthur law firm. She provided care to their employees in Cleveland, Cincinnati, Washington, D.C., and Naples, Florida. Dr. Cheek Luton Wilson earned a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree from Capital University School of Nursing BSN Completion Program, and a Master of Science in Nursing degree from Capital University. Dr. Cheek Luton Wilson was the first African American to attend and graduate from Capital University's Master of Science of Nursing program. In 2017, at 75 years young, Dr. Cheek Luton Wilson earned her doctorate in nursing practice from Chamberlain University College of Nursing. Dr. Cheek Luton Wilson has 2 children, Carnell Shepard Jr. and Shayla Ward, 2 grandchildren, India Adams Johnson and Keith Phillips Jr. She is married to J.E. Wilson Jr., and together they love nature, birds, gardening, and traveling. Please help me welcome Dr. Cheek Luton Wilson to the podium.
Good evening, President Kimchi Woods, Dean Hill, and esteemed colleagues, students, or shall I say graduate candidates. Oh, what a day. What a day, what a day, what a day this is for you. It's my pleasure to be here with you and your families and your friends at this momentous time of achievement. Students, it was no easy task to become a BSN nurse. We know that. You not only need support from the professors and all of Chamberlain Care and all of Chamberlain staff that was offered you, but you also needed support from your families and from your loved ones. And to that end, I'd like to ask you to please stand and give them an applause for helping you achieve your accomplishment in your journey as a registered nurse. A Bachelor of Science in Nursing at that. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Now, let's reminisce for a few moments. Back to your first nursing class. Oh, yes. You know I'm going to say, remember in our 103. Transition to nursing class. That's when, you were first met in the classroom. That's where we first met in the classroom. Everyone was very nervous and apprehensive, trying not to show the nervousness. And you were trying to feel me out as the teacher, making assumptions. Is she hot? Is she just mean? What is she going to say? Do I really have to stay here 4 hours? A lot of you asked that question. And then some of you thought, maybe I shouldn't have done this. But I'm not going to take a lot of your time and talk about everything we covered in class. That would just be too much. I realize how anxious you are to hear your name being called and coming up on the stage and walking across and putting your hands on your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. And that's so good. So I will give you information that you can take with you. So let's look back to a few of our experiences in our 103 experiences. Remember when you came in that first day, I didn't say anything. I didn't talk. I waited until time for the class to start, 2 o'clock or 8:30. I had 2 classes. I held up my cell phone and I said, does everybody have one of these? And everybody looked at me and nodded or said yes or whatever. And I said, that's good. It is important. The expectation is that you be on time. Being on time translates into being reliable, accountable, and trustworthy. All of which you must have in order to properly care for people that will be in your charge. Nursing is a 24/7 profession, 365 days a week. Nothing stops. It continues on and on. You'll be relieving nurses that are trying to go home, that have been there all night, and you will be receiving information that will assist you in making your decisions and caring for the assignments that have been given you for that day. Time is very important. Missing that information can be extremely devastating to someone. Another experience is one in which your first homework included the 3-minute paper. And you were given the challenge and were asked, are you up to the challenge? You were asked the question, the first question, why do you want to be a nurse? 99% of you answered that you wanted to care for others that can't help themselves. You also mentioned personal experiences, and that included times in which you were hospitalized or caring for somebody, your family member or something, that were in the hospital. And the nurses that were taking care of your families inspired you to want to be a nurse. So we're very happy about that. The third experience I want to reminisce with you was when I engaged you in the exercise of asking you to turn to your right and turn to your left and say, "I'll see you at graduation." Now, I ask you to turn to your right and turn to your left and say, "We did it." Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I told you you could do it. We all told you. We all, meaning Chamberlain team, Columbus. Yes, you've achieved your goal in becoming a professional nurse. And we at Columbus Columbus campus team are very proud of you. You have entered the professional world of nursing. Again, I ask you the question, are you up to the challenge? Amen. You are entering your profession during a time that faces many challenges. The novice first-line nurse may be challenged with decreasing staffing issues, caring for those with health care needs secondary to the effects of the current pandemic. Bear in mind, you can meet these challenges by becoming a functional member of your team on your unit. Understand that you're not alone on your unit. You do not work in a silo. You have resources available to you. For example, there are hospital nurse educators on your unit that are assigned to your unit. Reach out to them. Reach out to your unit charge nurse, clinical leaders, and the unit nurse manager with any questions or concerns or any issues that you have that need to be worked through. Candidates, become a part of the solution instead of the problem. And you can do this by becoming a member of the committees that's in the hospital on the units. You can brainstorm ideas to improve your unit. And if need be, you can establish a committee to meet the need that you have identified. You have obtained all of the information, all of the tools that you need to do that. Just think back to your evidence-based practice days in which you did a project. And you can certainly have experience now answering the question that you decide and making sure that everyone understands that. We look forward to that. Students, I conclude by saying and emphasizing that you must understand your values. Don't just be a frontline nurse worker. Be a part of the solution and bring hope and joy to those you are caring for. In the words of Harold Kushner, do things for people, not because of who they are or what they do in return, but because of who you are. You are an extraordinary and extraordinary Chamberlain nurse. Congratulations to you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Melissa, for those inspiring words to our graduates. Now I'd like to introduce Bian Mohammed, a graduate candidate of the BSN class who will address her fellow students. fellow graduates.
Thank you, Professor Burdick. I want to start off with congratulating each and every one of you. Family and friends of the graduates, welcome to our commencement and thank you for celebrating this very big milestone with us. We appreciate your support. Thank you to my classmates for choosing me to speak today. It is a privilege and honor. Wow, the time has finally come. We are graduating. The dream has become our reality. We finally earned our BSN, so I guess you could say we're educated. It feels like just yesterday we were on lockdown, placing Foleys into water bottles, giving sub-Q injections to a teddy bear, or trach sectioning a box for skills checkoffs. We've come so far. Being in this cohort has been amazing. When we first started school, we were told that we would know each other so well from spending our time together, and man, were they right. Lifelong friendships have been formed and will forever be cherished. I'm so proud of the achievements we've made and the hardships we've conquered. We've really showed ourselves out through this pandemic and our strengths. You know, it's funny looking back on the past year and a half. I remember my first in-person clinical for adult health, and all I could think of was, thank God we aren't doing iHuman. Little did I know we were making it up with 10-page packets for clinical paperwork. As nursing students, we are taught how to develop nursing diagnoses, but I think we forgot the most essential one, which is stress related to being a nursing student, as evidenced by sleep deprivation, impaired memory, dehydration, knowledge deficit, and a lack of social interaction. I think it's time we catch up on the sleep you missed on the past 3 years. Just kidding, we still have to pass the NCLEX, it's not over yet. I don't think I can ever get over this exhaustion. I want to take a second to recognize our families, friends, and faculty who have supported us through all the tears and panic attacks. Y'all are the real OGs. We wouldn't be here without you. Special shout out to Professor Parks for preparing us for this moment and beyond the past 16 weeks. You're amazing. And a special shout out to Professor Darrow for never giving up on us and always making us laugh, even in the toughest of times. You rock, sis. To send us off, I want to remind you to take chances professionally, continue to work on yourself personally, and remember that the real show starts now. Continue to work hard and dream big. The sky is the limit. Celebrate yourself today and every day for achieving a bachelor's of nursing degree. Graduation is not the end. It is only the beginning into achieving whatever your heart desires. And don't forget to be unapologetically yourself. With all said, you can find us at a hospital near you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bian. Now it's time to begin the diploma ceremony. This is an important day for our graduates. I'd like to invite Associate Dean of Student Learning, Sherry Francis, to announce the Bachelor of Science degree graduate candidates.
Dear Bachelor graduates, will you please rise and line up in the hall to the right of the stage? Your first Bachelor of Science graduate is Hamdi Salad Abdi. Muna Omar Ahmed. Fatuma Ali. Elizabeth Grace Farley. Haley Ann Marie Barton. Ashley Dion Brown. Catherine Elizabeth Cardwell. Aaliyah Castleberry. Mandira Chetri. Andrea Lynn Floor. Ashley Marissa Conrad. Whitney Marie Daniels. Allison Lynn Dowds. Emily Elizabeth Hilt. Daniel Hecker. Angela Hogan. Curtis Marissa Kimbler. Moro Ibrahim Langbong. Brandon M. Lanto. Chelsea Kim Lippard. Tiffany Monique McDowell. Lindsay May Brooke Messina. Bian Mohammed. Taylor Nicole Napier. Rebecca A. Owusu. Aisha Halco Alsalto. Shalini Patel. Keena Powdell. Donald Jerome Rohde. Madison Ann Reinhardt. Abigail Shayna Robbins. Hunter A. Schaub, not in attendance. Schneller. Kelsey Senmack. Peyton Elizabeth Swartz. Joseph A. Terry. Jairus Ed Provito Vaflor. Ariel Rebecca Wasserstrom. Chrislyn Dawn Wilcox. Mackenzie Robinson Williams. Nathan Hale Williams, not in attendance. Tarek Zabib. Congratulations, Bachelor of Science graduate candidates.
I would now like to call President Kimshi Woods and Dr. Pooja Shahi to confer the degrees.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise? President Kimchi Woods, as Dean at Chamberlain University of College of Nursing, and on behalf of faculty, I hereby certify that these students have completed the requirements of Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree and recommend that they be awarded this degree.
Dr. Shahi, upon these recommendations and the authority vested in me by the Ohio Board of Nursing, the Chamberlain Board of Trustees, and the Chamberlain's Provost, I hereby confer upon these students the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with all the honors and responsibilities pertaining thereunto. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. Now to all graduates, turn your tassels from the right to the left of your mortarboard to signify that you are now graduates of Chamberlain University College of Nursing. Congratulations. You can now be seated.
I would now like to ask Dr. Pooja Shahi to introduce the Judith Kimchi Woods Caring Award.
Dr. Judith Kimchi Woods has been the president of Chamberlain University College of Nursing on the Columbus, Ohio campus for the past 12 years. During her 10-year anniversary celebration, the campus surprised her with the establishment of the Caring Award in her honor to be given to one student during each graduation ceremony. Dr. Kimchi Woods' nursing career spans 45 years of combined experience in staff nursing, education, research, management, private practice as a pediatric nurse practitioner, and consulting. Educated as a diploma registered nurse in Haifa, Israel, and immigrating to United States to pursue her career further, Dr. Kimchi Woods is a graduate of Ohio University's BSN program. She also holds master's and doctorate degrees from the Ohio State University and an MBA degree from Franklin University. Dr. Kimchi Woods is a member of Columbus Rotary and board member of the Cancer Support Community in the Central Ohio region. This Caring Award was created to recognize Dr. Kimchi Woods' dedication to the nursing profession, her high standard of practice, her exemplary work ethics, and her care for students and faculty as if they were her own family. The Judith Kimchi Woods Caring Award is given today to honor a student who exemplifies the characteristics of a high standard of practice, work ethics, and care for patients and peers. The winner of this award is Jairus Ed. Jairus, please come. Congratulations, Jairus. Graduates, at this time, please rise. I would now like to invite Dr. Teresa Puckett to lead the Nurses' Pledge.
I would like to invite all nurses to recite with me the Nurses Pledge, which is located on page 12 of your program. I pledge, in the presence of this assembly, to practice my profession faithfully. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping, and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my profession. I will devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Teresa. I'd now like to ask Professor Mallory Darrow, a Chamberlain alumni, to deliver the alumni address.
Whew. Hello, everyone. Congratulations. For the first time, I think for many of you, I'm going to stand up here and not give you a clinical or sim assignment. Do I have your attention? Very good. I'm so grateful to be here and welcome you into your Chamberlain Alumni Association. As a member of the Chamberlain Alumni Association myself, I know the kind of profound impact you're going to have on your patients and the communities in which you serve. Today, as a Chamberlain graduate, you automatically become a member of the Alumni Association. There are no dues, there are no fees. That's right, guys. It's completely complimentary. The mission of the Alumni Association is to support you. Our goal is to continue the same support and care that you've received from Chamberlain since day one. Now that you've crossed the stage today, I invite you to take the next steps in becoming connected with the Chamberlain Alumni Association. We provide specific benefits to our alumni, such as continued access to the library and its resources, connections to over 20,000 colleagues and peers, mentorship opportunities, networking events, and career assistance. So I urge you, stay in contact with us through the Alumni Association. We want to partner with you so that you can achieve and reach your goals. Your graduation today is just the beginning. There's a lifelong partnership ahead of you through the Chamberlain Alumni Association. Your success is our success. And I just ate my tassel. Now, let me congratulate you guys again. I am so proud of every single one of you. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Professor Darrow. This concludes the commencement ceremony. We would like to thank all the graduates, family, friends, and distinguished guests for attending tonight's ceremony. Please join me one more time in congratulating the 2021 graduates of Chamberlain University. Have exited, and the ushers escort you out of your row. Please remember to follow social distancing as you leave the building. Have a good night, everybody.